Guten Morgen, Leute. Ich bin Gerard. Hello. Hi, guys. This is Gerard. Good morning. So, today we're going to have another German lesson together. As you can see, I'm using Duolingo, the smartphone application. And so I have been learning for about now, let's say, 2 weeks. And so far, I did 4 units in Duolingo. And yesterday we reached unit 5, and we stop here where you see it's written start, right? So today, before we start, I would like to review all the lesson quickly. Let's just have a look at what we have learned together. What are the grammar points we already looked at, and also what are the vocabulary that we have seen, we have used so far. All right, sorry, my voice is not so good today. My apologies. One moment, please. Yeah, so I'm having a coffee and trying to wake up, but my voice sounds so deep today. I don't know why. Okay, so let's do it. Unit 1. We have order in a cafe. So café oder Tee.
Kaffee oder Tee?
Kaffee bitte.
Kaffee bitte. Tee und Milch bitte.
Tee und Milch bitte. Danke, tschüss.
Danke, tschüss.
Yeah, and tschüss.
Tschüss.
Tschüss means just bye. We know that danke, it's thank you. And we also, well, I actually know vielen Dank. Vielen Dank is just a way to say thank you very much. So vielen. So vielen Dank. And you can check it if you want. You might as well start using it. So if you want to say thank you very much, you just say vielen Dank. All right. Another thing that we have seen is that in German language, there are many capital letters, and that's because we capitalize all nouns. So in German, you capitalize all nouns. For example, here, cafe, it's with a capital K. Und Tee, the T for tea, is also a capital T. Describe your family. So meine Schwester ist nett.
Meine Schwester ist nett.
So nett is nice. So my sister is nice. We have seen also some adjectives therefore, like nice. We know gut, which is good. Schlecht we didn't see, but schlecht means bad. So gut und schlecht. And oder schlecht, or bad, good or bad, good oder schlecht. Meine Schwester ist nett. So mein Vater ist groß, ist toll, and meine Tochter ist sehr klug. Klug it's smart, so meine Tochter ist sehr klug. And we also have ja, du bist mein Sohn. Ja, du bist mein Sohn. So we know how to say sister, which is Schwester. We know how to say father, Vater, and son, Sohn, and Tochter, it's a daughter. Okay, that's great. Then we know how to say is. For example, he is. So er is groß. He is tall. So mein Vater is groß. Or meine Tochter is groß. Notice that the possessive adjective mein or meine, it is in how to say inflections. It is inflected depending on the gender and on the number also. So meine Mutter, German nouns have gender. So the nouns can be masculine or feminine. So some nouns are masculine, like Vater and Bruder. Bruder is brother. And while others, so all the nouns, are feminine. Mutter and Schwester. Eine Mutter, aber ein Vater. So eine Mutter und ein Vater. So notice that you say a mother, you use eine, but a father, you use ein. Notice that ein changes form. So just like I said, words like ein or mine have different endings depending on the gender of the noun, the pair wave. So we have, sorry, we have seen that. And mein Bruder und meine Schwester. So we can listen
Mein
to it.
Bruder und meine Schwester.
Yeah, so my brother and my sister. Okay, that was for Unit 1. Let's have a look at Unit 2 now. So what is that? So the use of adjectives. We have seen so far groß, we have seen klug, we have seen nett, and what else have we seen? I don't know, but you tell me. Der Hund ist jung. So jung means young. So the dog is young. Der Hund. And yeah, die Eule ist klug und nett. Yes, the owl is smart and nice.
Ja, die Eule ist klug und nett.
Yeah. So der Bär ist schön.
Der Bär ist schön.
Schön is beautiful. So now we know how to say nice, smart, big or tall, and young, and beautiful as well. Schön, schön. We also know how to say a few animals. So we can say Hund, we can say Eule, we can say Bär, and we can say also Katze.
Oh, meine Katze ist nett.
Meine Katze ist nett. So my cat is nice. So we learn all this. We have Bruder, Vater, Mutter, Schwester, Tochter und Sohn. Now, just a tip, a bit more gender. So remember how you say mein Vater but meine Mutter? Well, mine isn't the only word that changes form. You also have the definite article, the. So in German, you say die Frau und der Mann. So Frau means woman, and Mann means man, so man. And die is for feminine nouns, and der is for masculine nouns. So that's why you say die Frau and der Mann. So now, if we have a quick look at what we have seen, we see the dog is considered as masculine, so der Hund, and die Eule, so the owl is feminine. The bear is masculine, der Bär, and the cat is feminine because it's a minor. Okay, so just for you to know that you will have to learn each one. So Katze is feminine, the cat is feminine. Hello, Miss Cat. So it's not just words for people that have gender. All words do in German. For example, words like Bär and Hund are masculine, while Eule and Katze are feminine. We've seen that. Der Hund und die Katze. So how do you know if a word is feminine or masculine? Unfortunately, it's not always logic. It's not always logical. So it's just something you'll have to learn. So when you're learning German words, don't just memorize bear, but memorize der Bär and memorize die Katze. Okay? So now let's talk about greeting. Greeting people. So we have a few greeting expressions here. Guten Morgen, Guten Morgen Anna, Guten Morgen Mutter, Guten Tag, good afternoon. So wie geht's? How are you? Wie geht's? And sehr gut, very good. So sehr, it's it's kind of an important word because you can always say Like this is very, very nice, this is very good, this is very bad, this is very beautiful. So just to show some degree of of what you have observed or you think. So sehr, it's an important word. So sehr gut.
Sehr gut, danke.
Gut. It's not gut, but gut. A little bit the ooh like this. So danke. Guten Abend. Abend is the evening, so good evening. Guten Abend, Anna. And also German has a special phonetic system, so you need to get used to it so that you can pronounce the words correctly. So lots of German words have a silent H. It's not always silent, but some of the words in German they have a silent H. This silent H makes the vowel before it just a little bit longer. Not so long, but a little bit. So 1.5, let's say.
E.
A. So es geht,
Es geht.
es geht auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen.
E.
So
Auf Wiedersehen.
auf Wiedersehen. So es geht means
Es geht.
I'm alright. It's going fine for me. And auf Wiedersehen is goodbye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
It's like until we see, I think. We see each other. And we have also O.
O.
This is O because it's a little bit longer because of the H. So Sohn.
Sohn.
Sohn. Okay, that was Unit 2. We've seen it all. And let's look at Unit 3, Order in a Restaurant. So Entschuldigung. Entschuldigung. Entschuldigung is how you say excuse me. So, wo ist die Speisekarte?
Entschuldigung, wo ist die Speisekarte?
Speisekarte. What is the Speisekarte? It's just the menu. And so before we saw this word wie geht's, for example. Wie geht's? Yeah, it's a question of how are you. So this is how. This is how you say how in German. Yeah, but here we see where. So where is just wo. Wo ist die Speisekarte? And we see that Speisekarte is in fact a feminine noun. Yeah. So die Speisekarte. And here is the Speisekarte. Here is the menu. Is the pizza lecker? The pizza is delicious. Is the pizza delicious? 9. So we have seen ja. We have seen ja. Right? We have seen ja. We have seen ja is of course yes. Yeah. And now we see 9. 9. Where is 9? Oh, here it is. Yeah. So we have 9. The pizza is kalt. So kalt, it's another adjective. It means cold. So the pizza is cold. The pizza is kalt. So die Pizza, feminine also. Die Rechnung, also feminine, bitte. The check, please. So all of the genders. There's no reason why der Salat.
Der Salat.
Oh, okay, it's Salat. Yeah, der Salat is masculine, and the pizza is feminine. That's just how it is. So personally, I would think that Salat it's feminine, but no, it isn't. So, but wait, there's a third gender, and it's called neuter. Maybe it's the first time that you hear that. So neuter means it's neither masculine nor feminine. In some other languages, like in Russian, for instance, so they do have this third gender, which is a neuter gender. So neuter nouns goes with das and ein. So they also have their own way of doing things. So you don't say der or die, you say das. And so, for example, you have food here, a sandwich. So you say das Sandwich and ein Sandwich.
Das Sandwich, ein Sandwich.
Great. So das ist sehr toll. Das ist prima. Das ist super. We look at the first, the 3 units, and the guidebooks. So we now refreshed our mind. We know what we are learning, and we are going to see for unit 4, just like we did for the others. Say where you're from. So we're getting acquainted. We're going to know each other, and so this is a good way to, to learn more about your peers. So woher kommst du? So this H here is not silent.
Woher kommst du?
Woher kommst du? So where are you from? Ich komme aus Berlin.
Ich komme aus Berlin.
It's like an H with an S. So ich komme aus Berlin. I am from Berlin. Hallo, woher kommst du? Ich komme aus Amerika. I come from America. So the word to notice, we have seen before auf, yeah, like in Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen means goodbye, but auf it's like until, I guess. Yeah, you can check it. But aus it's from. So that's aus. That's from. Yeah, you got that? Yeah. All right. So kommst du aus Frankreich?
Kommst du aus Frankreich?
Ja, ich komme aus Frankreich. But you can also say nein, ich komme aus Österreich. Österreich, it's Austria. One thing that we started doing now is, of course, we have used the verb to be, which I don't know, and I'm not gonna say it here, but we have said like ich bin, yeah. So I can put ich is I, and then you have du, which is you, singular, yeah. And we have said east, 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 east it's is. So this is all the verb to be, present, yeah. And now we see that there is the verb I come from. It's not I am from. Notice the difference. We're not saying that ich bin aus Berlin. I am from Berlin. We're not saying that. We're saying that we come from Berlin. So this is how you say things in German, and the infinitive of the verb is kommen. So check it. I'm pretty sure it's common. So ich komme and du kommst. So du kommst. So kommst du. This is the interrogative form. So we have learned how to say I come and you come in present tense. So that's really good. Are you? You are. So this is actually about making questions. So the interrogative form. Have you ever played 20 questions? Well, to ask yes or no questions in German, just switch the position of the subject and the verb. So we've got here, Canada is groß, East Canada groß. Yeah. Talk about work. Carl was, it's not was. Carl, was ist dein Beruf? So now we're talking about work. Talk about work. Beruf is the profession. So let's listen to the guy.
Karl, was ist dein Beruf?
So it's a girl. So, Karl, was ist dein Beruf? What is your profession? We have seen ein, we have seen mein. Now we see dein. So dein is yours. This is mine. It can be mine. It can be my. depends. So in English we have a big difference because this one is like this one is a possessive adjective, this one is a possessive pronoun. So there's a big difference. But dein means your. Yeah, downs mean your. And so what is your profession? Beruf.
Karl, was ist dein Beruf?
Ich bin Arzt. Ich bin
Ich bin Arzt.
Arzt. So I am a doctor. Ich bin, so I am. And ich bin Studentin.
Ich bin Studentin.
Bist du Lehrer?
Bist du Lehrer?
So are you? We have seen that. So it's ich, you know this. Ich bin, we have seen it. Then this Arzt. And du, which is you, is actually you, and you say you are would be du. What do? Du bist, you are. So the bist, du bist, yeah, you are. So, Lehrer, which is a teacher. And Lehrer, lernen, there is lernen, which is the infinitive of the verb to learn. What's mine is dein. So what is mine is yours. Remember how mine goes with masculine nouns and minor with feminine ones. It's the same with dein and deiner. So dein Vater ist Lehrer and deine Mutter ist. Now let's see. We have seen erst. Remember? Erst.
Ich bin Arzt.
Arzt. So Arzt. This is like a TS actually. Arzt. But this is for men, and for women.
Deine Mutter ist Ärztin.
Ärztin. So you have this double dot. Ärztin. Ärztin. So you add this and you add the in at the end. You'll see that the in is an ending that comes very often in German when you're talking about a female. Now, so here we are. We are now back to Unit 5 where we left. So we will start pretty soon. First, we'll read the guidebook and then we'll make a pause. So if that sounds good to you, then let's do it. Use the present tense. So here we have kochst du. Kochst du.
Kochst du?
Kochst du. Kochst du. It means, do you cook? And I think the verb here to cook is kochen. Kochen is to cook. So to cook, right? And ja, ich koche manchmal. Und du?
Ja, ich koche manchmal. Und du?
So we know how to say I cook. Ich koche. Du kochst. And I think which is he, and sie, so she, kocht. Yeah, we will see that. So manchmal, it's another interesting word. Manchmal, it means sometimes. Manchmal. Ich koche nie. I don't cook. I never cook. Ich koche nicht. Nicht. Nicht, it's be careful, Nicht. Nicht, it's not nie. Nie, it's never. But this is not. I don't cook. I do not cook, yeah. Ich koche nicht. Ich koche, I never cook. But I can say Nein, ich koche nicht. I don't cook. And then you can also say ich koche nie. I never cook. So no, I don't cook. I never cook. Nein, ich koche nicht. Ich koche nie. Ja. Schwimmst du?
Schwimmst du?
Schwimmst du? Do you swim? So schwimmst du? But schwimmen. I think it's schwimmen. So let's try to do this. I will put this schwimmen. I think that's how it is to swim. The infinitive. To swim. Yeah. So du schwimmst? Ja, ich schwimme oft. So I often, yeah, very often. So sehr often. Oh, guys, sorry, I just closed the guidebook. Okay, so here we are going to look at the conjugation of verbs. So different strokes for different folks. Verbs have different endings depending on the subject of the sentence. Lucky for you, er and sie use the same ending. So it's nothing new actually. That's because he and she swims. Yeah. So ich schwimme, du schwimmst, and sie schwimmt. So here we have the infinitive schwimmen. So this is an ending in German. I think it's the first group, verb group, and that's a verb group, yeah. I think group, yeah, Gruppen. I think it's groups in German. Okay, guys, so here we are. We did that. I'm gonna pause, and when we're going to be back, we're going to start doing some exercises. All right. See you in a bit. Hello, guys. Sorry. Hello, guys. So we're coming back from the break, and my voice is not getting any better, unfortunately. So, uh, I feel sorry about that. Es tut mir leid. So I'm sorry. And but however, if this does not bother you so much, let me have a sip of coffee. One moment. So I was saying that if this does not bother you too much, so let's continue with our lesson. Okay, so that's where we stop. We're going to use the present tense and use headphones to get familiar with.
Ich koche.
Okay, I cook. Ich koche. We know that.
Ich koche und du?
Ich koche.
Koche.
Und du?
Du.
Nice.
Ich schwimme.
I swim. Ich schwimme.
8.
Acht. It's here.
8.
This is just to practice.
T.
Well, this is te.
T.
This is ta.
Ta.
T
T.
is here, and this is tai.
Tai.
Yeah, this is tai. It's the inverse. In English, you would
T.
think that T is here
Tai.
and tai would be
T.
here, but that's the inverse.
T.
And
Ich schwimme und du?
ich schwimme und du? Ich schwimme und du? Let's try again. Ich schwimme und du?
Ich male nie.
Ich male nie. So what is male? I don't know, but nie it's never. I never paint. Is it paint?
Male.
Male, it's paint. Male. So I never paint. This is a completely new word, and complete the sentence. Nein, ich koche hier nie. Ich bin Kellner.
Kellner.
So I am a waiter. I don't cook. So nein, ich koche hier nicht. Notice the word order. So you say I cook here not. You don't never. Sorry, I cook here never. Ich bin Kellner. So ich koche hier nicht. Okay. Not nicht, but nie.
Ich schwimme nie.
Ich schwimme nie. I never swim.
Ich male manchmal.
Ich male manchmal. Sometimes. So I sometimes paint. In English we have the adverb before. So I'm quickly going to do a lesson, and then I'm quickly going to drink, or I'm quickly going to the bathroom, and so quickly going, or I quickly took the book, so to check the meaning, or I quickly took the dictionary to check the meaning of a word I didn't know. So I quickly comes before, the adverb comes before, and the adverb of frequency also comes before, but not in German. In English, yes, but not in German. In German, it comes after. So ich male manchmal. Okay, so no, it's 9. Hot, it's heiß. And kalt. Nie. And wo. Where. Very nice. So das ist sehr nett. And sometimes it's manchmal. It's so hard to say the sh because it's ish, or it's not ish, it's ish, some ish, it's so hard to say this. Ich koche manchmal. Manchmal. Ich koche manchmal. Und du? Nein, ich koche nie. Ja. Ja, male auch manchmal. Manchmal. So ja, ich male. Too. So auch. This means too, or as well. So ich male auch manchmal. I sometimes ich male auch manchmal. Sometimes. I paint also. You don't say I also sometimes paint, but you say I paint also sometimes. That's the word order, which is quite important. Yeah. Ich male nie. Und du? Oh, ich male manchmal. Yeah, ich male manchmal. We saw that. So it seems very basic. It is basic, and the good thing is, right. So what I was saying is that it's very basic, but it gives us the core and the base of the language. So which is great, which is good for us. So we have to be very attentive and a good observant. Let's say. Kochst du? So do you cook? That's easy.
Du kochst nie.
Oh, du kochst nie. Oh, du kochst nie. So you don't cook. Oh, du kochst nie.
Du schwimmst.
Du schwimmst? It's not a question. Du schwimmst. You swim. So you swim. Schwimmst. Schwimmst. E. So this is ha.
Ha.
This is he.
He. E.
So this is not what we want. This is A,
A,
and this is A.
E, E,
That's the A we want.
Eat,
What?
Eat,
8. So this is Ut.
Ut,
This is Ut.
Ut,
This is 8.
Eat, Eat,
Yeah, that's the one. But what is this one? This is Et.
Et, Eat,
Yeah. Okay. Et like in net, you know. Net is nice. So complete the sentence. Wie ist es in Amerika? Wie ist es in Amerika? Schwimmst du? Manchmal.
Manchmal.
Manchmal. But what does that mean? Like, where is it in America? Where is it?
S.
It's it. Normally it's it. How is it in America? So this would be the right translation. So, wie ist es in America? So how is it? How is it? Let me write it down. I hope the music is not too loud. Ja, die Musik ist ein bisschen laut, maybe. So it's a little bit loud, the music. So we have he, which is er, yeah. We have she, which is sie. We have seen this, but we also have it, of course, for things and so on, and it's going to be s. So we have learned another subject pronoun, which is good. So where is it in America? Do you swim do you sometimes swim? No, how do you say? Do you swim sometimes? Do you sometimes swim? I think that's how you say it in English. Do you sometimes swim? Do you sometimes question what you say? You know, or do you think before you? Do you sometimes think before you speak? So, schwimmst du manchmal? Okay.
Schwimmst du?
Schwimmst du? Schwimmst du? Schwimmst du? Schwimmst du? I think the
Du
music
malst gut.
is interfering with the recording in the mic. Du malst du gut. Du malst gut. But we have seen male, which means to paint, right? And here we see how to say you paint. Malst. So malen is to paint. So ich male, du malst gut. So you paint well. You paint well. Here, I have to say that it's not always the case that the adverb is before the verb, because here we have this example where you say you paint well, you speak well, you paint well, you run fast, you know. So it depends what you want to say, and what is more important is not that you paint, but that you do it well. So
Malst
depends.
du?
Malst du? Malst du? But here again we see that the verb is before the subject. So we have verb, subject. But normally we have subject and verb. That's when you make a statement, but when you ask a question, it's normal that the verb comes
Ich
before.
koche sehr gut.
Ich koche sehr gut. Ich koche sehr gut. So I cook very well. Really, really well. So why to always say very? Sometimes we can vary it and say Really, we really like it. Yeah. For example, ist das Schnitzel? Ist das Schnitzel gut? Ist das Schnitzel gut? Schnitzel, you know what is
Schnitzel.
schnitzel? Schnitzel, it's just a snack. It can be salty, or it can be also sweet. But is das is the it's the definite article. We're talking about an article here. So article das is for neuter. Yeah, it's for neuter. And is das Schnitzel gut? Ja, danke. Du kochst sehr gut. So I think that's the most appropriate response, because we're saying that, or we're implying that you cook the Schnitzel and that it's good. So du kochst sehr gut. Nice.
Ja, ich schwimme sehr gut.
Ich schwimme
Ich
sehr
schwimme
gut.
sehr
Gut, where's good?
gut.
Yeah, I swim really well. Du kochst sehr gut. So danke. Du bist sehr nett. You're very nice. So logically, du bist sehr nett. Und ja, ich.
Ich.
Ja, ich sehr gut. What do you do? I think you are a painter, because I see that in the picture you're painting and so on. So
Male.
ich male sehr gut. Malst du? Do you? I am a good painter, so I paint very well, really well. So ich male sehr gut. And malst du manchmal?
Manchmal.
Yeah. Malst du manchmal? Do you paint sometimes? So that's what is meant here. Du malst sehr gut. So what can you say to this? Danke. Ja, danke, thank you. Malst du auch? Yeah, do you paint too? Yeah. That was it. Not so difficult, I must say. It's full of new tips and so many things to learn. There are so many interesting things to observe, and it's not just like we're learning just a few sentences. If you want to look deep into the language and get used to, get really familiar with the grammar and so on. So, in this approach, with this perspective, you, I think, will learn more. From my experience, that's how I self-teach myself. So, yeah. Well, of course, if I'm able to give you some tips here and there, it's because I'm a language enthusiast and I really like foreign languages, like languages in general, cultures, and so on, music. So, by the way, today we are listening to Chopin Nocturne, and this is Francois Chaplin who is playing. So, that's the pianist playing Chopin. Chopinist, yeah, pianist. All right, guys, so let's move on. So we have a challenge here. I think we should accept it and test our knowledge, our how to say,
Meine Mutter schwimmt.
our German skills. Meine Mutter schwimmt. So my mother schwimmt. Meine Mutter
Schwimmst
schwimmt.
du immer?
What is immer?
Immer.
Oh, this is a nice word. So we have nie, which is never. We have manchmal, which is sometimes. And we have oft, which is often. And, well, we don't know how to say rarely. Rarely we don't know yet. But immer is a great word because it's another adverb of frequency, and it means always. So nice to know this word. Schwimmst du immer? So do you always swim? And mein Sohn macht manchmal. Oh, mein Sohn macht nicht. So we're comparing. So we say, oh, my son paints sometimes. But you can say my son sometimes paints. Yeah, my son sometimes paints. And you can say, oh, my son never paints. But you see that the adverb here comes after. So, oh, mein Sohn macht nicht. All right, let's check that. It's good.
It.
We know it's
It.
It's it here, because this one is eat,
Eat.
and this is et,
Et.
and this is at.
Eat.
Eat. Sorry, eat.
It.
So
It.
that's the one. Ja, mein Sohn
Sohn.
macht oft Salat.
Eva.
Die Salat. No, der Salat. We don't say die Salat. Sorry.
Eva.
Eva. This is Eva.
Eva.
This is Ifa.
Ifa.
Ipa.
Ipa.
Iba.
Iba.
Iva.
Eva.
Meine Schwester malt manchmal.
Manchmal.
Sometimes.
Gustav malt sehr gut.
Gustav malt sehr gut. So Gustav paints very well, really well. And Mia schwimmt oft.
Oh.
So Mia is the name of a girl. So my father. Mein Vater kocht. So my father cooks. And ja, mein Vater kocht immer.
Immer.
Always cook. You see the difference. My father always cooks, but you say in German, mein Vater kocht immer. Do you swim often? Swims too. So how do you say often? It's just often, which is great. It's not so, often and off. No, sorry. Nein, Team kocht nicht.
Nie.
Yeah. So my father, let's try to write a little bit. We didn't practice. I'm not gonna capitalize the letters. That's just because it's not necessary in Duo. So mein Vater is schwimmt really well. Sehr gut. Good. Vater, yeah. Do you always cook? Du kochst immer. Remember, immer. What? Oh no, my bad. Guys, I'm really sorry. That's a silly mistake, of course, because you see, I put the subject and then the verb, but this is a question, so you have to put the verb first and then the subject. So that was a silly mistake. So how do you say it? Kochst du immer? Yeah, that was silly, but anyway, it's a good reminder. I was focusing on the verb, of course. So guys, that's great. We are moving forward, and we have about 10 minutes to finish this lesson, and we still have 2 more exercises to do. So I'm not sure if we will manage,
Das
but
Klavier.
we can still try. Das Klavier.
Das Klavier.
So we can hear the clavier. I don't know how to say to listen, but listen already sounds very Germanic as a word. So that's the piano. And die Speisekarte, that's the menu. The food, das Essen. And der Salz, I think, that's the salt.
Ich spiele oft Klavier.
Spiele. Schau, do you remember? Schau, ich spiele. Schauspieler. It's an actor. But spiele, I think it's just a player. So ich spiele oft Klavier. I often play the piano. In English, it's very important to put the article here. So don't forget about that. As an English teacher, I can tell you.
Spiel.
Spiele. Spiel.
Spiel.
So this is O.
O.
This is A.
H.
Okay, that's not a silent. This is Hu,
Hu.
but this is U.
U.
Okay.
Ich spiele nie Schach.
Ich spiele nie Schach. I don't know what is Schach. I think it's chess. So I never play the chess. Oh, I never play chess. In this case, an instrument. I you know, it's weird that I got this this example right after I said you have to not to forget about that. So, but I was sensing that I don't play football. You don't say I don't play the football. But when you talk about an instrument, you say, well, I play the guitar, for example. I play the drums. So my bad,
Schach.
Schach. Schach.
Du spielst, ich spiele.
Du spielst, ich spiele. So you play, I play. Du spielst. Spielen, of course, would be the infinitive of the verb. Spielen. Spielen. Yeah. Du spielst, ich spiele. So you play, I play.
Du spielst sehr gut Klavier.
Das ist super. Und
Du spielst sehr gut Klavier.
du spielst sehr
Spielst.
gut Klavier.
Klavier.
Excellent.
Ich spiele, du spielst.
Ich spiele, du spielst. Ich spiele, du spielst. Spielst du auf dem Klavier? Ja. Das Brot ist lecker, so the bread is tasty. No, nein, ich schwimme immer. I think this is correct. So I'm not a piano player. I'm more of a swimmer. So ich schwimme immer.
Die Eule spielt immer Schach.
Die Eule spielt immer Schach. So the owl always, so immer, plays chess. It's not the chess, like I said.
Die Katze spielt nie Klavier.
Die Katze spielt nie Klavier. So, die Katze spielt nie Klavier. Nice. So, mein Vater spielt sehr gut Klavier.
Gut.
Meine Mutter spielt nie Klavier.
Meine Mutter spielt nie Klavier. So, meine Mutter spielt nie Klavier. Good. And Essen.
Essen.
Wo?
Wo?
Wurst.
Wurst.
Wurst und groß.
Groß.
Und Schach.
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 Ich spiele nie Schach.
Ich spiele not nicht. Ich spiele nie Schach. So I never play chess, right? Okay, that was my mistake. Something I did wrong. My previous mistake. So we're done with this one. Now we spent about 5 minutes. I've been long because of, so I was saying that I was a little bit long because I how to say, I was commenting a lot, but let's this is the final sprint, and let's do it. Let's wrap up this lesson, and I think that's a great way to start our day today. So try the hardest exercises from this level. Okay,
Malst du immer?
I accept the challenge. Malst du immer? So do you always paint? Yeah. Malst du immer? So malst du is, do you paint? Always? Do you always paint? In English? Right? So wie ist es in Amerika? Where is it in America? Schwimmst du manchmal?
Manchmal.
Manchmal.
Ich spiele oft Klavier.
Ich spiele oft Klavier. So I often play the piano. And ich koche manchmal mit Ben. Ich koche manchmal mit Ben. Ben ist mein Hund, mein Dog, no. Mein Kaffee, no. Mein Wein, no. Mein Sohn.
Sohn.
Sorry.
Schwimmt der Hund oft?
Schwimmt der Hund oft? Schwimmt der Hund oft? So do you often swim? No, it's not you actually. Der Hund. It's the dog. Does the dog often swim? So schwimmt der Hund oft? Does the dog swim often? You can also say things like that in English, you know, because yeah, there are many ways. Sometimes it's more flexible than you think. It depends where you want to put the stress. Does a dog swim often? Because the often is what you want to, that's where you want to ask, you know. That's the question, where the question is really. So ich spiele oft mit Wolfgang. Wolfgang is the name, like Mozart, the player. So Spieler, the Klavierspieler, yeah, Klavierspieler. And Wolfgang ist mein und ist sehr. I don't know what the Wolfgang, it's mine. It cannot be my waiter. It's my Bruder. Und
Bruder.
it's their net. Nice.
Nett.
Okay, that's
Ich
sounds
spiele
better.
immer Schach.
Ich spiele immer Schach. So I always play chess. Okay.
Du spielst sehr gut Klavier.
Du spielst sehr gut.
Spielst sehr
Du spielst sehr gut
gut
Klavier.
Klavier.
Die Eule spielt immer Schach. Die Eule spielt immer Schach.
Die Eule
Eule
spielt
spielt. Die Eule spielt immer Schach.
immer Schach.
Immer Schach.
Die Eule spielt immer Schach. So the owl plays always chess, but in English it would be the owl always plays chess.
Die Katze spielt nie Klavier.
Die Katze
Die Katze
spielt nie Klavier.
Klavier.
Mhm.
Meine Mutter spielt nie Klavier.
Meine Mutter
Mutter
spielt nie
spielt nie
Klavier.
Klavier.
Okay, that's it. We did it. So we did it in time because I see that it's only now that's going to be 1 hour, and we managed to do it. Sorry guys, I was saying that we managed to do it in time, and so what a great way to finish this lesson with 100% of correct answers. So guys, thank you so much for being part of this lesson. I really hope that you liked it. And so if it's the case, of course, give it a thumb up, give it a like, and share it with your friends. Share the fun. Sharing is caring. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel Gerard Beya on YouTube, please do so. So this video was for Aunet.German, and you can find us on Instagram, so Insta, and on Facebook. Alright guys, I will peace out, but before that, let me tell you, vielen Dank und auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.